3 reasons why you're losing in FIFA 22. Of course, there could be so many minute reasons, and that's why I'm breaking up these tutorials into different categories. Last video, we had 3 reasons why you're losing when you're dribbling. This episode, we're delving into 3 reasons why you may be losing in FIFA 22 due to jockeying.
Griezmann, 3 men around him, and somehow finds some space. Ronaldo, fantastic, opening the drive back.
He's made himself the tiniest bit of space.
Almost feels like a bit of a taunt. Didn't really go for him. Oh! The display there is absolutely ridiculous. The Elastico on the goal line. On the goal line, the finest.
We
of
talked about
margins.
AussieFIFA. He's not here to make up the numbers.
You're rushing the jockey. This can cause you many issues when jockeying and defending in general in FIFA 22. What I mean by rushing the jockey is basically when you're jockeying with your player and you're very aggressive in the jockey. So as soon as you've selected the defender, you then approach the attacker instantaneously. What this can do is actually cause you troubles because it doesn't give you enough time to assess what the attacker is actually doing and what direction he is going into. If you just go in willy-nilly and attack the attacker instantaneously without thinking about it, and you put a lot of pressure onto him, can cause you to overcommit too far to the left or to the right to where the attacker is. And what this means is it leaves us vulnerable and susceptible in the defense, and it can leave gaps open, and it will leave you very susceptible to the attack. You're using regular L2 jockey without activating the sprint speed jockey motion, which in my opinion is the correct way to jockey in FIFA 22. When you jockey just with the L2 button, I find this year the defender will be super slow and cannot react to the movements of the attacker when he is attempting to jockey against him. That is why I have always said guys need to hold down R2 and L2 at the same time to activate the speed jockey motion, because he will be a lot quicker in the jockey and he will be able to react to the movements of the defender as he is moving with the left stick or performing skill moves. L2, I find the player will pretty much stop instantaneously and they'll go into a very sluggish mode. You can't react, lads. That is a big mistake that people make, is they just hold L2. Hold down R2 and L2 at the same time, activate speed jockey, and you'll find you'll be able to jockey a lot better in FIFA 22, and it may just help you win more games and not lose as much. You're jockeying the space and cutting the passing lanes, but not putting enough pressure onto the actual attacker with the ball. Oh man, this is such a common mistake and such a crucial mistake for you guys to remedy. If you sit back this year, you will not defend adequately. Mark my words, lads. To defend properly, you need to pressure your opponent. Yes, jockeying the passing lanes and the space and covering attackers who are making runs is an important aspect of jockeying and defending in FIFA 22, but it is also important that you pounce on the opponent and that you jockey and utilize the R2 L2 combination speed jockey to pressure the opponent once you know that it is safe to do so. You cannot always rely on your AI to do the defending for you. I highly recommend jockeying in the space using L2 R2, covering the passing lanes, and when you see there is an opportunity fit, whether the opponent has taken a large touch or he starts sprinting, that's when you want to pounce on the opponent and jockey and put pressure onto him. A lot of people don't do this. They will sit back, they will continue to jockey and cut the passing lanes and cover the runs. They won't put any pressure on the attackers, which means they can run straight through and pick you apart. Literally, if you don't put pressure onto them, this year, if your defense is in your own half, in your own 18-yard box, I find it's super easy to score, and I think EA have done this on purpose because I think they're attempting to counter drop back players, and I think it's a great thing, to be honest with you, lad. But of course, you guys need to not drop back. You need to put pressure onto the opponent, jockey him, and utilize the technique like I taught you, the speed jockey technique, which is L2 and R2. So there you have it, lads. There is 3 key reasons why you're losing in FIFA 22 due to jockeying. There are more episodes on the way, of course, on defending, on shooting, on finishing, on long shots, whatever it may be, lads. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, I'll give myself a plug. I'm doing tutorials on Instagram and TikTok. Go and check them out. Links are in the description down below. We can keep in touch over there. But as always, I hope you have a good day. I'm out. Sayonara, au revoir, adios, salam, ciao, and goodbye.